MPTV Safety and Sanitation Tip.
MPTV, I'm Nicole and welcome back to another episode of MPTV Safety and Sanitation Tips. Today we'll be discussing basic sanitation and what to use for keeping a clean and hygienic kit. So why is sanitation such a big deal? Well, let me ask you. Would you sleep in a hotel room that wasn't clean prior to you using it? Think about it. A professional's kit comes into contact with up to hundreds of faces yearly. Furthermore, each makeup application comes into contact with tear ducts, dead lip skin, saliva, dead skin cells, etc. Improper sanitation causes anything from acne, pink eye, cold sores, and other infections we mentioned in the last video. Makeup artist. It is our responsibility as professionals to keep it clean. In the heat of the moment, it can be easy to get sloppy, but it's imperative to resist the urge to cut corners for speed. I have product recommendations and tricks that can help keep the speed up without sacrificing sanitation. Even everyday makeup wearers should benefit from these tips. First, here are some recommended products for you to use in your kit to ensure cleanliness. Isopropyl alcohol, brush cleaner, and brush shampoo. Isopropyl alcohol is best used for a quick clean of your brushes or products. It's the best option if you're in a pinch and need to reuse a single brush or product in between applications without sacrificing time. Brush cleaner is the best to use when you have time to clean all your brushes but don't have time to shampoo them. This should not be used on your products. I personally prefer using a quick drying brush cleaner. Brush shampoo is great when you finally have time to sit down and deep clean your brushes. This method ensures the cleaning and conditioning of your brushes, and you should do this about once or twice a month. Your brushes will last longer and your clients will thank you. Always remember, you should never mix clean and dirty brushes. Choose designated areas to separate them to maintain a clean and organized workspace. Moving on. Cream foundation, lipsticks, blushes, and flash colors are breeding grounds for bacteria due to their dark, warm atmospheres. One finger dipped in a concealer palette or one double dip renders the entire palette contaminated and must be thrown away. Never dip a brush directly into cream makeup and then re-dip. Proper sanitation requires scooping with a clean spatula and applying product to a clean palette. Spatulas can be stainless steel, sprayed with alcohol, and then wiped down between each color. Lip wands, mascara spoolies, Q-tips, and wedge sponges all fall into the disposables category. Just remember, disposables are like a chip. Never double dip. If a wand comes into contact with lips or lashes, then back into a tube or palette, the entire tube or palette is contaminated and must be discarded. Powders do not harbor bacteria and have the longest shelf life of all cosmetics. All they require is either a light spray of isopropyl alcohol or gently rubbing the top layer off with tissue. Listen, I get it. We all get lazy and tired of having to clean and sanitize all the time. But in the end, to keep up your own professional image and dedication to your craft, we must always put good hygiene and proper sanitation before anything else. Thank you so much for tuning in this week's episode of MPTV Safety and Sanitation Tips. I'm Nicole, and I will see you again next time. And as always, respect the craft.